I just got the recording started. So thanks for joining us. This is the 5th workshop in a series of 6 video marketing workshops for realtors sponsored by HomeSmart. My name is Anthony Prichard, and your hostess, Regina Navis, will be joining us shortly. She's informed me that she has a closing this morning. So I'm sure she's tap dancing and navigating the waters of that transaction. And to give you a quick summary of lifestyle videos, I would say they are in a contrast to listing videos, and they show you as the expert in your corner of the world because you're already driving past all of these resources every day anyways. Might as well talk about them and show people who are researching your neighborhood what it's like to live there. So it's very convenient for you as the realtor, and it's of high value to your most profitable persona, or the person who has the highest demand and the most amount of money for what you do. So it's a good use of your time, and if you plan it properly, it should only take you 30 to 60 minutes per month. So that's the goal here with your 90-minute investment. Thanks for joining us. And if you know any other realtors on your team or realtors in other cities that you think might be a good fit for this workshop, certainly send them the same link that you used to join this meeting. So I don't know if you saw it, but I did make a video to promote this workshop, and I thought I would send it now. I'm just putting my headset on now. So if you could message me that, or let me know if you can hear this or not. Can you hear that? Can you get a thumbs up or a yes? That's in the chat. No, can't hear it. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to put this off. Check this all the way up. Let's try that again.
The video revolution. Join us.
Hear that now? Great. Okay.
For our workshop this Tuesday, May 25th, sponsored by HomeSmart, where we're going to be talking about avatar marketing. What's your niche? Have you heard of hero brand style marketing? And have you taken a look into podcast hell? Build trust with a complete stranger. Did you know that 90% of people prefer video when doing their research? Be the go-to expert in your corner of the world.
Learn how to use Google Earth.
Let me introduce you to Loom. This is called Director Mode. And from this view, I can take you on a tour through this wonderful house that can show you all the beautiful things that set it apart from all the other houses in the neighborhood.
All right, so that's a quick overview. Obviously, there's a lot to talk about when it comes to lifestyle videos, but I'm just going to focus on the 2 things that I think can give you the biggest advantage when it comes to creating lifestyle videos. And as a student and as a teacher, I really prefer kinesthetic type methods of learning. And so that's my preference. My question to you, how do I skip to the next slide? Here we go, slide deck. This is our Zoom meeting meme for today. Since this is a video workshop, I hope that we can practice using video. And here's the agenda. We're going to talk about the difference between listing videos and lifestyle videos, how to syndicate the content that you do create. And then I'm going to show you those tech tools that you can use when you're out in your job. So again, this is the 5th class in a series of 6 classes. And we have these links in the chat box. Here's the link to the first one. And this is always going to be the most important class, how to publish your videos so that they show up on the first page. You know, if you're going to spend the time to create videos, they might as well work for you over and over again to help introduce you to people who are looking for you. And the other classes are additional information on how you can emphasize that content or make it perform even better. And the next class in the series, and the last one next month, is going to show you how to take that content and to advertise it. For 5 cents per view, you can target the exact person, gender, age, average income, level that you want to see that video. And compared to direct mail as a farming technique for a realtor, it's just hundreds of times less expensive. So it's a good strategy to take on if you're willing to just get in front of a camera and talk about your neighborhood. This is another visual tool that I created to help you visualize this virtual relationship that you'll be building through video. The first step is that video introduction. In fact, that's the best way to introduce yourself to anyone, is with body language. It communicates 10 times better than the words that are coming out of your mouth, because body language rarely lies. After they meet you, though, they are kind of in this law of reciprocity where they want to do some diligence and find out, are you the person that they can consider working with? And so the reviews that you've collected on Google are going to be valid and relevant. This is where 80% of the people go to see if you're a valid company. And this is going to become even more important in our class next month when we use this Google listing to put you on the first page of Google when people search realtors near me. And so managing that Google account is important, making sure it's relative and recent. You know, if you are using video to introduce yourself to people, hopefully they enjoy what they watched and they accept your invitation to engage with them further. And that's when you would direct them towards a landing page on your website where you might offer them something, an opt-in. And this is a free or a low cost way to deliver value and to collect leads, because when they opt in to this freemium offer that you're providing them, then you're receiving their email, which allows you to follow up with them. A video testimonial is probably the most valuable piece of content that you can have, because it can be used in all different platforms, social media, on your website, throughout this virtual relationship building process. People believe 10 times what other people say about you compared to what you say about yourself. And that was the class we gave just a couple months ago. Looks like we've got a few people more popping into the workshop, which is good to see. Raise your hand. This is the next interactive piece. Put your hand up using the Zoom functionality. If you've heard of the value, ask strategy of publishing content. Looks like Jamie's heard of it. Good. Rocky, no. Okay. Well, good. I'm happy to introduce this to you because that's what today's workshop is all about. Providing value 3 times more than you're asking for the business. And this is just, again, building up this virtual relationship, this reciprocity, which is a universal law that will draw random strangers to you who have been a voyeur and have been consuming your value unbeknownst to you. And we know that the sales cycle for real estate is 90 days to 9 years. And when people continue to receive value from a community advocate like you, they are a lot more likely to reach out to you to represent them when they are ready to sell their house. Or when they find you online because you're the expert in that neighborhood. You know, they're moving in from out of state, who knows, California to New York. And because of their job situation, because of the schools in your neighborhood, because of all the things you're going to talk about, they make a decision that indeed the neighborhood is more invaluable than home. And that's why they're looking to buy in that area. So then having an offer is important. That's not what this workshop is about, but it's really about these customized services that you provide, testimonials, case studies, or community involvement. So you're going to talk about what the life is like to live in your corner of the world, and you may even show yourself living that life, that same life that you're talking about, which should come pretty naturally. So hold on to your seats. We're in for a wild ride. Here we go. This is the sales process that most people recognize. And it starts with introductions. We don't get to have conversations until we've introduced ourselves to people. And the best way to do that is, again, with a video. Once you give people what they want, they're a lot more likely to convert because they feel like you anticipated their needs, that you were intuitive into what they wanted. But you know, the irony is everybody wants this, or the majority of people want this. This is why Google bought YouTube, because they recognized with their analytics that people preferred to use video. So this is another slide that I have that can give you all kinds of ideas for content and offers for people in this sales funnel, this virtual relationship that you're building. These are all valuable things that you can provide. Now, a lot of people take a snapshot of this slide because it's helpful in brainstorming ideas. What should I create for my content? And the majority of the content that you create should be at the awareness stage, because without that stage, there is no second or third stage. So I would say the awareness stage should take up at least 80% of the content that you're creating. Okay, moving right along. What's the difference between a listing video and a lifestyle video? Does anybody know? Regina might have something to say. I don't know if I can hear.
What you're covering, the content.
Oh, right, right. So listings for the home, lifestyles for the neighborhood. But the title of the video actually can just simply be changed. So let's say you've had some listing videos that you created. What if it was as simple as just going back to those videos and changing the title? Instead of 1234 Broadway Street, you could change the title to be Living in Glendale, New Listing, or maybe it would be Old Listing in this case. Because that keyword, Living in Glendale, is searched a heck of a lot more than 1234 Broadway Street, isn't it? Yes, and that's how Google works. You type something in, you expect instant gratification. And we can provide people with what they're looking for just by titling the video a little bit different. So this video gets dozens of views. This video gets thousands of views. If you don't trust me, go look for yourself. Type in lifestyle or living in your neighborhood and see the different results in those videos there. So here's another breakdown. Now, this listing video closely resembles an actual MLS listing, which may be why it became popular in the first place. Realtors saw the video technology, they knew it was important, and maybe misinterpreted how the user was intending to consume it. So a lifestyle video is just that. It's made for the end user instead of the MLS. What is the end user valuing? What's the intent of their consumption? So a listing video sells with premium quality imagery. It sells with the features of the listing, the location, all those things. Lifestyle videos sell with body language. Somebody can make a split-second decision. Is that somebody I think I can work with or not? And it's never been easier to just be yourself and let the thousands of masses out there choose if you're somebody that is right for them. We can't serve everyone. We can't be a people pleaser. There's no way on earth we could possibly be a great fit for every home seller or home buyer out there. But there is a good piece of the pie that's going to be a great fit for you. Same gender, same age, same demographics, that kind of thing. We just naturally trust those who are a lot like us. We assume that they're going to be more intuitive about the things that I like and the things that they like, that they're going to be the same. So this video actually just has a shelf life of 1 to 4 weeks when you're selling the house. And a lifestyle video has a shelf life of 10 years or more, because people are never going to stop searching for what it's like to live in X neighborhood. The neighborhood's always going to be around, and people are always going to want to do their research about the neighborhood. Okay, I introduced some tools in the beginning of this presentation, StreamYard and Content Fries. Since I created this workshop 8 months ago, there's been some more competitors who have joined in to the mix. One of them called Riverside FM and the other one called Clipscribe. They do basically the same things. But I wanted to give you some good research that I have been developing. So on the left side, you've got the content creation. On the right side, you've got the syndication. So the left side is generating your content. The right side is disseminating the content or sending it out to those platforms that people use. And this makes your job of sharing your content a lot easier. It makes your job of creating your content a lot easier. Okay, so how can you plan on doing one piece of content a month? Well, you could schedule guests to be interviewed once a month. You could even hire somebody to go find guests to be on your content. In fact, there are freelancers who do that right now and who are offering this service on freelancer.com or upwork.com, and they would be happy to book your guests. Now you can have 6 months of guests all booked out, and it's a lot easier to think about what kind of content you're going to create there. Now, in this sort of scenario, you can be the host and the moderator. I don't recommend it. Maybe the first time you do it, you say, okay, I'm going to strap on the boots and do it myself this time, but it's a lot easier if you have somebody else moderating the graphics, moderating the comments, and publishing the broadcast to your different areas online. So my tips here: use a countdown timer, use an intro video, and use overlay images and lower thirds to help make the broadcast a little more lively. Now, in that broadcast, you're going live to LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. And simply for the fact that you're going live, you're getting a lot more reach or exposure on those platforms because it's more compelling due to the live nature. And I mean, there is a variable for error that's possible in a live scenario, obviously, but you're perfectly imperfect as a realtor, and nobody expects perfection from somebody who is, doing this sort of as an amateur component to their overall brand. Repetition is going to be really the only thing that's going to bring you up to that level. And people have a lot more leniency for failure when you're stepping outside your comfort zone knowingly. It makes you vulnerable. It actually makes you more approachable. And so I would just invite you to step into that uncomfortable unknown if you're considering this style of lifestyle videos. But it's not the only way to create lifestyle videos. So I don't want you to think that you're cornered into only being able to create live broadcast type videos. For me, it's just the biggest return on my investment. If time was a scarce thing for me, and I only had 30 or 60 minutes a month to deliver on my digital marketing strategy, then this would hands down be the absolute best way to invest that time. And hope to show you how that is by the end of this broadcast workshop. Does anybody have any questions so far? Like, why would I want to do that?
Why would I want to do that?
Here's the Joe Rogan broadcast. Okay, this is what his looks like. Now, I don't know if you know about Joe Rogan. He talks about all things universal law. He talks about sports, and he's sitting there with Elon Musk, one of the greatest thought leaders of our time. And he was just paid $100 million by Spotify to be exclusively broadcasted only on Spotify. And I think because of tax reasons, he moved from California to Texas. But this is what's possible if you find something that's really compelling to the public. But why would you want to do that? I mean, who does that? Honestly, baby, who does that? Well, one of the biggest reasons that you might want to do that is your visibility. Do you have a strategy for staying top of mind with your demographic? And when I say visible, I mean the people who are already following you are probably your biggest lead generators, your biggest word of mouth marketers. Do they know what you do? Could they give a 2-minute explanation about your specialty in the industry? And let's make that clear. If you don't have a specialty, then your word of mouth marketing is a lot weaker. Because again, you cannot be everything to everyone, as hard as you try. It's the biggest marketing mistake ever made on the world, Earth. It really is. Okay, so it shows that you are a thought leader, that you are doing research and development. This is the hero brand. Think of Elon Musk and Steve Jobs. They were maniacal about their research and development and the truths that they have discovered, being that thought leader. You can make a discovery about, you know, Japanese beetles in your neighborhood, and that's good enough. Make a discovery about a dish that you create in your kitchen, and maybe you're the realtor who loves chef-style kitchens. You can make a discovery about homes with a view. Whatever your niche might be, you can lead that discussion with your voice, with your body language, with the guests that you invite to interview. Again, we talked about the shelf life of these videos. That's going to be important to your investment, your return on the energy and effort you put into this. It's convenient. Convenience is king. You know, if there's a more convenient way of doing things and you delivered something to me in a less convenient method and I know about that more convenient method, I don't feel like I got as much value as I possibly could have been given. So consider convenience. I think I went over this. Hopefully this is giving you the evidence you need to justify your time investment into video, because it is the best time value proposition for your lead generation strategy. And it can take the place of any cold call prospecting that you may be doing. When people are building virtual relationships with you automatically on their time in the middle of the night while you're sleeping, you're expanding your brand recognition. And those videos that you created are building the relationship for you. This is passive income at its best. Okay, so here's some other ideas for lifestyle videos. What qualifies as a lifestyle video? Any ideas for those of you that are watching? Any things that you might do to talk about the lifestyle in your corner of the world, besides the live broadcasting one?
Activities in local parks or something, maybe?
Yes. Events, activities, local parks. These are all things that are directly related to the value of the property. Any other ideas? Okay. The most searched keyword is living in X neighborhood, living in Highlands Ranch, living in Centennial, living in Denver Tech Center, living in Aurora. That is the epitome of a lifestyle video. Doesn't matter what the video was recorded on. This is where all the volume's happening. And if you look at your competitors out there who have started implementing this strategy for themselves, they're on the first page. So this is a good strategy. Start with your neighborhood, not even your city. Mine is Cushing Park. So if somebody types in Cushing Park, there's not very many videos on Cushing Park. So mine is very highly likely to pop in. Englewood, of course, is the city. It's more popular than people typing in that keyword. And my video for Cushing Park in Englewood, Colorado also shows up for the city keyword. So go do some research, find out what your competitors are doing. Maybe it's unclaimed in your corner of the world. So it's a good time to publish a video with that title. One of the most favorite lifestyle videos I like to make with my clients is schools in that part of the town. Because right before somebody searches for a home, what do they search for? I mean, if they're a parent, they're searching for schools. So making a video about the schools in your neighborhood is a great way to introduce yourself to them at the right time. Right before they need to look for a realtor and tell the realtor what they want. They've done their research about schools, but you've introduced yourself to them. You've shown them that you know what they want, that you are intuitive, and you can interpret their needs the right way. So schools in X, that's a great video. City council summary. Nobody loves going to city council meetings, but if you're willing to do that once every other month, maybe, you can go ahead and summarize those meetings and make it a lot more enjoyable for me to understand what's happening at the city and county level. You know, if you are investing in real estate in your city, it's good to know what types of developments are happening and where the value might be seeing some increases because of the development that's going in. And you could be a year or two ahead of other realtors by going to those city council meetings, hearing about those developments before they break ground, before physically it's shown to the rest of the neighborhood that there's anything going on there. You knew about it years in advance. That is a community servant. That is somebody who has my best interests in mind as a home buyer or as a home seller. It demonstrates your expertise in this corner of the world. Nobody else is going to city council meetings and reporting summaries on what happened. And this isn't summaries about the other things in the meeting that have no relation to real estate. This is just what applies to the real estate in that city council meeting, which happens to be a lot. I mean, if you want information about property and physical real estate, that's probably the birthplace of all the things that happen for a city. So summarize one of those meetings. How about hiking trails? Then the closest hiking trails to your neighborhood. A lot of people like to hike these days. It's low impact. It covers a large range of activities. People have dogs. They like to go for walks. You're going to hit a big broad stroke of demographic if you're going after the hikers. My city has coffee with a cop. And I think that's interesting because, you know, the more and more people get these Ring doorbells, the more and more people hear about the nasty stuff that's going on at night. And if you're the realtor that says, you know, this is what we're doing about it, then you're speaking to their their concerns. Golf course review. Some of you might be avid golfers. Well, you're not the only ones. Golfing is a great activity, especially for people who are in the high wealth category. And if those are the types of clients that you like to work for, they might enjoy watching videos of you giving a review of all the golf courses in and around your neighborhood. Pickleball games. It's the fastest growing sport in America. These are starting to pop up all over the place. Pickleball games are great lifestyle videos. I mean, have you played one? Do you understand the scoring? If you could explain how a pickleball game is scored in 1 minute, you're going to get a lot of views. I played for the first time yesterday. I was lost for 45 minutes. Okay, here's some more ideas. Interview with a teacher, interview with a business owner, interview with a fireman, an arborist, a forest ranger. We've got a lot of city parks that have rangers. An activities coordinator at a community center, a road worker, a shopper, a dog owner, a parent, an inventor, an author, a hiker, a climber, a pest exterminator, a roofer, a painter, a landscaper, a cleaner, a postman, a neighborhood kid. You could even interview a dog or a cat to get started. So there is an unlimited amount of content that you can create for these lifestyle videos. And I just want to introduce these ideas to you to hopefully get you thinking about the next videos that you're going to create and what you're going to say in those videos. Because I think when you write it down, it starts to become tangible. It starts to become real. Right now, these ideas are just floating around in the cloud. But if you actually write them down to talk about what you would say about your neighborhood, then it's easier to just point this thing at your face and say the things that you wrote down. That's how easy it is. Once a month. Not too hard. Okay, so I'm going to break us up into groups. I love interactivity. And we're going to do one-on-one breakout rooms. And you're going to share the next video that you're going to make. Hopefully it's a lifestyle video. All right, so breakout rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to have 3 breakout rooms. All right. And I'll see you in there. Regina. Regina. Let me jump into 3. How do I do that? Tina. Hey, sorry.
It took me a while to get into a room, and then when I got into a room, I was by myself, so I just came back.
Yep, I saw that. I tried to join your room and I tried to get you to come back in the main room, but
Everything is just it said it'll take a moment, and then it took a moment and a moment and a moment. So I'm just waiting for spinners to stop spinning.
okay. What video you're gonna make anyway?
I really like the idea because I just moved into Parker of making a neighborhood video, and then, like you said, interviewing different people. And also we have a disc golf course nearby, and I think I didn't even know that, and I think that's pretty awesome. Very close, walking distance.
Yeah, good one. All right, how's everybody? Did you have any discoveries, any exciting ideas happening? Rocky, what's your video gonna be?
I was thinking about interviewing the owners of the restaurant that's been there for 40 years, that's family owned across the street.
Great. Yeah.
Or there's an elementary school right next door too, maybe interview the principal or something.
Oh, really good. Yeah. Angel, what's your video gonna be?
I'm going to be going camping this weekend, so I thought I was going to do a series of videos on that location. It's really good open dispersed camping location.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. You know, just getting something under the belt, doing something that's familiar to you, that's easy to talk about. Great idea. Okay, Mersad or Jamie? Chime
Yeah,
in?
mine is gonna be just a quick introduction. You know that I am a real person behind the name Realtor or the real estate agent that, that I am, the rates are super low right now for buyers. And, I look forward meeting with them and letting them know what I can do for them.
Cool. Yeah, there's lots of things to talk about when it comes to mortgages these days, that's for sure. Pre-qualifying or locking in a low interest rate. There's so many things you can do. Great. All right, well, let's jump back into my presentation, wherever it went. Where did it go? Not that one. Here it is. Okay, so take a photo of this if you haven't already. These are some great ideas to create some good content about the lifestyle in your corner of the world. Okay, so how do I make a video? Let's break it down. The easiest way to make a video is with this thing, obviously. And the only thing it's missing is an external microphone to condense your audio recording. The number one thing that people will turn off a video for is bad audio. So that means you just need to add an external microphone to your smartphone. Okay, so let's look at how we can do that. Well, I got the new Samsung S20, and it doesn't have an audio adapter in it. The reason I went with Samsung for such a long time was because it had an 1/8 inch audio, and all the microphones, standard, traditional, had this. But this one doesn't anymore. Now, Apple did away with it like 6 years ago, and Samsung finally followed suit, much to my demise. So I have to use this thing, which is probably the same thing that you Apple users have to use. Looks exactly the same. You plug that in to your phone, and now it gives you that 1/8 inch audio. So now I can connect it to my earbuds, and I can just maybe plug in the one earbud that has the microphone on it. And that way I can hear, and the microphone's close to my mouth. Okay, so that's number one way. But if you're recording a video, do you really need to hear anything? No, you don't. There's nothing to hear but yourself. So you should look for a lavalier microphone like this. Now, this one does not have any batteries, this corded one. And I like this so much better than these other Bluetooth devices, because there's nothing worse than being in the right time and place and not having the right technology that's unreliable. So this is always going to work. There's no batteries. There's just a microphone and a plug, goes into your adapter and then into your phone, and you're always going to have good audio. These cost around $10 or less. You can spend $20 if you want, but these ones are just fine. Next, let's say you're gonna talk to some people. You want to talk to more people than just the camera. Well, in that case, the next best, simplest form is a handheld microphone with the same audio adapter. So in a handheld microphone, you can obviously talk all you want. You can also point this in the other direction towards the person you're interviewing. And I like this one particularly because of the size and the shape. So I'm going to dive offline here and go over to Amazon. And I'm going to type in handheld microphone for smartphone. Again, avoid these battery powered solutions. Here's one. I like this one. This looks nice. Oh, it's got a nice price tag too. Okay, what else? Where do I get mine? I get mine from AliExpress.com. Have you gone to AliExpress? I'm shopping for this BUB handheld smartphone microphone. What's going on? Well, that's not right. Microphone. Okay, and so it gives you all these crazy little ones. We don't want to bring that stupid little thing on camera with us. That's gonna look real silly. Oh, here's the Comica right there that we saw earlier. No. We want the Bub one. There it is. There it is. I would go for this one actually. So 20 bucks. And you can get it in gold or black, and just make sure you have that 1/8 inch audio adapter. So there you go. This is the starting point for microphones. A lavalier microphone and a handheld microphone. Now you got everything you need to create these lifestyle videos. You can get more advanced if you want. If you think you need to go wireless, you can. And I'll let you do your own research when it comes to those. They come out quite a bit. Okay, so yeah, this is the explanation here on how to use this. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my slideshow. There is a dual lavalier microphone, and that comes with 2 microphones and 1 1/8 inch audio. So that's an alternative as well. And then the third option, how do I make a video, is with that live broadcast tool called Zoom, StreamYard, or Riverside FM. There's another one called Ecamm Live that's much more advanced. It requires 2 laptop computers to be able to successfully use it. But Zoom works, StreamYard, Riverside. I always say when you're going forward with this strategy, start with the least expensive platform so that you can get some repetitions in before you end up spending more money. All right, how do I make it easy for myself? The first thing is to try and avoid any post-production editing. That can slow down a lot of producers because it just doesn't look right, seem right. The technology barriers to getting the clips trimmed, the audio enhanced, the text over the screen, it's just too big of a learning curve right now. So the way to make it easy on yourself is to try and avoid any post-production editing. I like to hire overseas, and I like that so much that I'm just going to do another example of how to use freelancer.com contests. And so for this one, here's what I'll do. I I made a video for the promo. You saw the promo video. Now, let me go find that, because everything I did for this video is in a folder. Okay, here's the presentation we're looking at right now. Here's the promo video. Okay, here's all the clips I used in that promo video. And here's kind of like a rundown of the clips. 14. So that they can put these clips together, right? They're using the images, the video. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna share this. So when I clicked share, it gave me an option here. And I want, instead of restricted, anyone with the link to be able to edit this video. Okay, so this is the link that I can share with freelancers all around the world, which will give them access to all the content that I recorded and that I want to show in my video. It's all in one place. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to post a project. This is actually called reverse resume hiring. And it's incredible for business owners and entrepreneurs that don't want to wade through the pool of resumes. So I've already got this in here. Edit my real estate video. Be my freelancer. Okay. I have short videos and in a Google Drive folder. Please edit them together to show me your style and capability. I will have future work for you if we work well together. Here's the Google Drive folder for access to the videos. And I don't have to upload any files. Okay, how easy was that? Okay, next. Yeah, they're gonna need that stuff. I don't think they'll need this. Video services, videography, great. Next, this is gonna be a contest. You know, I'm just gonna try it with 15 bucks. I got nothing to lose. I'm gonna go for 3 to 30 days. I'm gonna run it for 10 days. And I'm gonna make it a guaranteed contest. Next. Yep, that's correct. So it's gonna charge my PayPal account, and we'll see if in 30 minutes we get any submissions. That's the goal. I really have to outline how easy this is, how much time this saves you. When you just organize the videos you record into your Google folder. I even gave a workshop on editing videos, but you guys, you're doing your real estate work. You probably didn't get into real estate thinking, oh, I'm gonna edit a bunch of videos and that's what's gonna make me a successful realtor. So this is a shortcut and it's only 15 bucks. And I think it's worthy to save yourself an hour of your time, even half an hour, since realtors make like 250 bucks an hour, then you might as well pay 15 and give yourself your time back. Pay yourself first. All right, raise your hand if you like that strategy. Cool. Me too. Okay. We're losing track here of our. So organize your assets and instructions. We went over that too. Okay, here's an even shorter cut. Have you used Facebook stories? We've got all these cool overlays, which add to the quality of the production. And they eliminate the need for post-production. So let's go ahead and do this right now to show you an even shorter cut way to make a video. Okay, you've seen me use this before if you've gone to any of my other classes. My phone and my computer have to be on the same Wi-Fi connection. Let me just make sure that's happening. Oh, let's see over here. No, I gotta go here. Oh, that's not gonna work. Did that work? I still have everybody? Yeah? Okay. I switched my Wi-Fi signal, so I wasn't sure if that was gonna drop everything or not. Okay, back to Screen Mirror app. Now I'm going to my phone and I'm gonna find the Screen Mirror app. There it is. Boom, right there. Boom. Clicking on that, and then it's gonna just let me screen capture that QR code. There we go. And now you can see my screen. So I'm just gonna widen my screen and I'm gonna navigate to Facebook. So that first thing right there, create story. You know, whenever anything's like the biggest, most visible thing on the page, it's probably the thing that they want you to do or the thing that could benefit you most. So we're going to click on create a story. And then we're going to look at the options across the top here. Okay. And we're going to go to selfie. There I am. You can see me. And then I'm going to pick, here we go. I want boomerang. I want normal. Okay, this is warm. I'm warm now. This is glow. This is cool. This is silly face. Oh yeah. That really makes it kind of silly. This is hearts. That might work with what I'm doing. That's my daughter. She's got hearts on her head. Thanks, hon. This is, ooh, like 3D. Hope you're wearing your 3D glasses for this one. Okay, so you can see this kind of makes it a higher quality production. And I'm trying to find a filter that I can use. Ooh, boom, 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 boom. That's pretty good. I like that. It keeps me moving. It's real engaging, real interesting. Okay, so I've got this. And this is the publication that my city sends out. Is that freaking you guys out? Because that's freaking me out. Okay, and it's got lots of great information about my neighborhood, and so I think it's a great lifestyle video topic, and I can go through it. I can kind of flip through it and talk about all the cool stuff in there, and it's gonna identify me as a community advocate in my corner of the world. Okay, so oh, there we go. Ah. Ah. No, we're not going to use that one. Okay, this one. What was that? Huh? This one. Oh, I like that one. That's pretty cool. All right, because I'm more like Dan Rather in this one. I'm like pretty, you know. Okay, so we're gonna record, and I'm just gonna push that button right there at the bottom. To review, change your settings. What do I have to change my settings? Was that just a photo, or I need to discard? Do I need to hold on it? Like just hold? Yep. Okay, that's exactly what I have to do. Discard. Okay. Friendly neighborhood community advocate Anthony Prichard here, tuning in to tell you about the newest Englewood publication. We are an All-American City finalist. It's a pretty good city to live in. This is the publication that Englewood sends out. It's got all the activities listed in it. Almost didn't make it. I don't care. It's not really about the content. It's more about the process. You could obviously re-record this. It's pretty intriguing. We'll see how many views I get. I'm just going to share it. Yes. I wanted to easily add it. Add. There it is. Now I'm extending my exposure to people in my neighborhood. Facebook's going to pick up on the words that coming out of my mouth. And people that live in this city are naturally going to engage more with the video content than people not in the city. So that means Google or Facebook's going to pick up on that that engagement, and it's going to show it to more people in my city, which is what I want. Okay, was that fun? Great. We're going to escape this.
We need you sitting on our shoulder during all of this every day.
Yeah, put me shotgun, you know, like that's possible. Okay, what is content fries? I'm gonna go swing over here to content fries. And just kind of scroll through their offering here. They give a video tutorial. They give you a free trial. And yeah, it says, turn your videos into weeks of crispy and engaging content. Upload one video file. It's going to pump out, you know, another piece of that whole interview. And it's going to give you all the different ways to do it. We're going to go over the different ways, the different things you can create from one interview. But it's kind of one of those shortcuts, just like Freelancer. This is a way to just upload your content once and to get dozens of multi-purpose videos out of that one piece of content. And that's what you want. You don't want to waste a bunch of time on this, but you do want the benefits of it. So the other one is Clip Scribe, I think. Clip Scribe, yeah. Clip Scribe, there it is. So same thing, upload one video, get lots of different interesting video clips out of it. And this is a great way for you to inform those followers that you've got. Okay, back to the slideshow. Instantly transcribe it into a blog. So all the words that you spoke on the interview would turn into a blog written that you could publish on your website. Extract audio for a podcast. So you're going to use that intro video as your intro podcast music. Then you're going to use the vocal part of the video recording, and you're going to publish that to a podcast platform like Buzzsprout. That's the one I use. And it connects me to iTunes, Pandora, Spotify. It lets my content exist on all those platforms, which is great for capturing anybody who's looking for what I do. Okay, so now I've got the content, right? And I'm ready to publish it. And I get the audio, and so it goes out to all these different podcast venues. I put it on Facebook. It goes to LinkedIn, YouTube. These are the ones that it went live to if I didn't just upload like that Facebook video I did here. You want to drive traffic to your website, so you might want to put it on your website too. Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Stumble Upon, Taboola, Quora, Dig. Of course, you can use these in emails. And once you've proven to yourself that you're a good communicator, that you can engage people and compel them to keep listening, that's the indicator. Now it's time to advertise. Take that good content that was engaging, that did perform well, and spend 5 cents per view. Put it in front of those people that are your most profitable persona. Make sure they know who you are and that you're top of mind when it's time for them to do with you one of your services. Okay, we're down here to our last two tools, and we've got about 15 minutes left. Loom.com is the best for recording your face and your screen, either on desktop or on your phone. Okay. So I'm going to start with the phone first. We always lead with mobile first in the new digital age. If somebody tries to sell you a website and they don't show it to you on mobile first, you know you got a problem. And that 70-80% of users use your website on their smartphone instead of the desktop. So everything I do, I want to show you on the smartphone first. So we're going to go back to screen record. And I'm going to tick on that app again. And I think I got an advertisement here. Boom, start now. Okay. There it is. Boom, phone. Okay. We are going to go to the App Store. We're going to type in Loom. And we're going to look for, oh, it's ebooks. I don't want ebooks. No, I want apps. There we go. Loom. Try again. Something's going on. Okay. Switch account, maybe. Here we go. Loom. There it is. Okay, so you want Loom, screen recordings, and video. Going to install that. And let's see. And you're going to find where it went once you download it. Should be right here at the end. There it is. Loom. All right, so this is what the platform looks like. And you're just going to click that purple button in the lower right-hand corner. And it gives you two options. You can just record the screen, or you can record the screen and the camera. And this is what apps are going to allow you to record over the top of them. Yeah, that's great. I'm good with that. Okay. Please grant permissions. Okay. That must have been permissions allowed. Okay, let's try to record here. That's something not letting me. Oh, there we go. That should be it. Okay. Okay, so it gives you a countdown. Hi, my name's Anthony Prichard, and I'm a video marketing trainer. Right now I'm in a marketing class with a group of students, and we're learning how to use Loom screen record. You're seeing my phone right now, but I could turn it around and show you my camera, and then we could walk around this house that I want to show you. And then I'm done with my Loom recording. Okay. Let's see, Bubba, what's going on? It might have not allowed screen record and this app at the same time. Okay, never fear. Never fear. There we go. We're gonna close that. There, it went away. And I'm gonna show you a different way to do it. Okay. Let's refresh this. There we go. I'm gonna do that again. Stop. Exit. Start. Cancel. Start. Start. Okay. 1 second while I catch up my phone here. Seems to be sluggish. Okay. Let's look at Loom on the desktop. How about? Because this is a great way to talk about your neighborhood while you're looking at Google Maps. Okay, so this is what Loom looks like on the desktop. And I want to create a new video. I want to record a video. And it should give me another countdown timer. Oh, first it's going to show me my screen here. All right, so what I want to do is go to maps.google.com. And it's waiting, it's waiting. It's getting kind of slow, I think. Okay, so I'm going to start recording. Yep, I'm going to choose my entire screen, share. Three, two, one. Hey, I just wanted to show you my neighborhood because it's such a great neighborhood, such a good walking score. There's great hospitals nearby, and there's plenty of parks. And one of my favorite things is the Platte River, and it's got these footpaths on both sides, so I can jog down one side, I can cross the bridge and jog down the other side, and I get the best view the whole time because I'm not re-seeing the same trail that I walked in on or that I jogged in on. So if you're looking for a great place that's just 15 minutes from downtown Denver, I highly recommend Englewood, Colorado. It's just a 10-minute drive into downtown. Okay, so I'm not going to publish that one, but it was sure a simple way to make a lifestyle video. And I can download it for free from my laptop to my desktop, and I can upload it to YouTube. So that's a super easy way to make another lifestyle video. The one I was going to show you on my phone is just inside the camera. And so I don't know if you can upload the newest operating system or get the newest phone update, but under more, there's a director view. See that director's view? I don't know if this is on phones or not, iPhones or not, but yeah, here's my screen. You can see my face and the camera in front of the phone. So it's using both cameras, the one pointed at me and the one pointed at you. And again, those are good for walkthrough videos. All right, we're running out of time. We're coming in with our tires smoking hot. And I want to leave you with a workflow detail for this 30 minutes a month video marketing strategy. Keyword research comes first. Know the topic of the video you're going to make. So if you're making that camping video, you can talk about, just a great location for camping. And that might be the keyword, or camping ideas, something like that. Then write out the script. Actually pull your notepad out and write out what you're going to say. It's going to make for a much more professional sounding video when you go to record it. Go ahead and shoot the content or broadcast it live. If you broadcast it live, you kind of remove the need to do 4, 5, 4 and 5. But if you record external content, you can edit it. Then you can syndicate it, which is publish it on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever else you want to publish it on. Transcribe it. There's a transcription service that you can use. Google Docs actually will transcribe a video for you. If you play the YouTube video and you open up Google Docs inside of the voice transcription mode, it will record all the words from your video. Pretty cool trick for free. You can download the audio, and I think you can do that in File Converter. There's a tool called Online Converter. You upload the video here, and it'll let you download an MP3. That's a good one. Okay, you've downloaded the audio now. You can upload it to the podcast. And then in post-production, you can take little clips, little 1 minute, 2 minute sound bites, and use those in your Facebook and LinkedIn. So I hope that helps with your lifestyle video creation strategy. My name's Anthony Prichard, and I invented a tool that makes creating videos 10 times easier. If you go to mobilestudiostic.com, you can see that tool. Now, in order to get the price of this down to my competitors, I would have had to buy 1,000 of them at once. And there's no guarantee I would have sold them all. So I'm still assembling these by myself. And I'm including this tool for free with 2 hours of consulting with me. So allow me to execute this strategy for you. I'll do it in front of you, shotgun, side by side. And you get this free mobile studio stick, which is the most mobile, fully complete video production studio in the world. And that's available at mobilestudiostic.com. So that's the offer I've got for you today. Do you have any questions?
Since I wasn't here in the beginning, I want to say thank you, Anthony, for offering this class to us.
Yeah.
I know May is hard for a lot of people to do because there's a lot of things going on, but truly appreciate your experience that you bring to our office and always willing to give us everything. I do own that stick and it is beneficial and I do use it when I create my art.
Here's one. Here's another one, Regina. You know, might want to use that, but
Need a second?
yeah, this is the clamp mount. It goes down to 16 inches. So it's almost small enough to fit in your purse. I'm not sure, is it? But it extends up to 4 feet. So you can really get great angles from this. I mean, it brings it up to eye level, which is where you need it when you're recording your videos. And you'll never have an excuse not to make a video. It comes with a microphone, a light, and a bag, so that it's all in one nice, easy to carry bag. I include my book, Simple 3 Steps to Selling on YouTube, and yeah, and those 2 hours, which are really the most valuable thing. This kit's really just for free. What's going to make you the money is the applying it, is getting people to view your videos and to engage with you virtually, automatically.
And I truly believe that what Anthony is selling is in his time is what will, for those of you who are on here, will build your business, because people do want, you know, what you want to see whenever you're looking around for anything. But when someone gives, and you look at other realtors doing it and you're like, I wish I could do that. I do. I look at people and I'm like, it's not perfect. And what Anthony was saying in the beginning is a life lesson, that people are drawn to you if you're quirky, because they're quirky. If you're sophisticated, because they're sophisticated. Whatever it is in you, be you. Don't be someone else. Don't try to, you know, I held an open house and used his stick and made a video, and I hated doing it. I just will tell you, I hated doing it, but I did it. And I felt good about it after I did it, because just putting yourself out there for other people to see and say, wow, she was brave, or wow, that's, you know, she stepped outside of her comfort zone, or wow, that's a great house. I don't know what they saw in the video, whether it was me or the house that I was trying to show off. But I think when we put ourselves outside of our comfort zone and we put ourselves in a video, I would love to see your videos. Post them on the HomeSmart Facebook page, and thank Anthony for getting you into that. But what you're doing is building your business, and you're focused on building your business, and you're going to do that faster with tools like learning how to create a video. I had told Anthony that what I'm going to do, because I moved to a new neighborhood in Parker, is we have a disc golf course. I am going to go to that disc golf course and create a video. I'm going to interview somebody in my area, because we have a Facebook page for my neighborhood. Well, how am I going to stand out when there's 5 other realtors on that page? They're all going to look at me and say, oh, I hate that Regina stole that, because now if I do it, I'm going to look like I'm copying Regina. So be the first to do things, and be the leader, and do things that are uncomfortable, because you're really and truly, you know, that's your vacation money. That's your pay your mortgage. That's your kids' college. That's, you know, what you create in business and real estate is what's going to take you where you want to go in life. And boy, I just wish I'd been braver a lot sooner, and I wish I were braver right now. But I will do it. I will do it. And I'd love to see your videos. I've
got one more example of videos, Regina, if anybody wants to stick around for this. There was a shy girl that goes to my church, and she's a realtor, real new realtor, brand new realtor. And she bought one of these. And so I said, well, instead of doing a screen share, why don't I just come out and shoot your video? It'll take me just as much time. Where is she? Where did it go? I guess it was here. Here. Okay. Hot homes with a view. This is it.
Did you know that homes with a view will sell for 20 to 30% higher than a house on the same street without a view? If you want a home with a view, unfortunately, you can't just Google it. You have to know which neighborhoods in Denver are built on a hill. For Homes with a View, I'm Dee Dee Rockwell, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Innovative Real Estate. I specialize in homes with a view because I understand how important environment is to your well-being and happiness. That's why I put together my Neighborhoods with a View cheat sheet. Just go to my website to submit your request, and I'll send you a short list of hot homes with a view. And a map of my favorite Denver area neighborhoods with a view.
Cool. She hasn't published it, but
That says you all can do it, and I can too.
you really can. Great. Well, any other questions before I let you go?
Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate your expertise. Everybody call him for help because he is there and available, makes himself available.
Yeah, I mean, I've been sharing the exact steps that I do with audiences for 5 years, but it really just takes that first time doing it before you feel confident, and it helps to have somebody to show you the first time, so it's not such a painful experience of messing up when you go to do them for yourself. So I wish you luck. If you need help, I'm here. Reach out to me. I'm here to support you. Thanks, you guys. I'll see you next week when we learn out how to advertise these little videos and guarantee that you're always on the first page of Google when somebody types realtor near me.
Is that next month?
Next month.
I was like, I don't know, I have it on the schedule for next week.
Next month.
All
End
right,
of next
thank you
month.
all.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
You're welcome. Bye.